There's another trap I want to talk about briefly, and that's the trap of moving on. Now, let me explain what I mean with the trap of moving on. Am I suggesting that moving on is wrong? No, I'm not suggesting that at all. But there is a so-called moving on that is promoted by our culture, which is not moving on at all. What people often mean with moving on is they forget something that happened. If needed, they cut all ties with people that were involved, and they pretend as if it never existed. For them, those people and that event they don't exist or they never happened, and they move on in relief, basically. For example, you have a girl that used to date a guy, then she didn't feel at home anymore in the relationship, so she cut the guy off, broke up with him, and now she's with another boyfriend whom she plans to marry. So people would say that the girl has moved on. But what has really happened here is that she had expectations of a relationship that could not be defended. And when she was in a relationship, those expectations began to manifest themselves. She became uncomfortable, so she projected everything upon her former boyfriend and she moved on to the next. And she blocked the guy on social media, also in her phone. And she pretends as if that the guy doesn't even exist. She was only focused on the new guy that she wanted to build a life with. Hold on a minute. She still has those same thinking patterns. So there's no moving on that has taken place. The only thing that has happened is one manifestation has been cut off and blocked to get relief. So that's what she has. She is in a relief state. In a state of relief, but she is not delivered, so she has not moved on. Look, moving on often happens without you being aware of it. Moving on begins in your way of thinking, in your perception. And later it will work itself out in the circumstances around you. You can be in jail because you were sentenced to 10 years in jail. But you're in jail, but in jail, you're flourishing, you're free, you're learning new languages over there. You're even getting promoted while in jail amongst the other prisoners. What has happened? Yes, you were put in jail for a crime you did not commit, so you were set up. Okay, that's true. But you're not trapped. Why? Because you have moved on. Even though you're still in that prison complex, you have moved on. And that moving on will have an effect that you will be out of that physical complex without you even know it. Think of a caterpillar that turns into a butterfly. During the transformation, the now butterfly is struggling to move itself out of the cocoon. And during that struggling, the wings are being trained. So the butterfly is delivered through using its wings. And when it's delivered, it's flying. So without the butterfly recognizing it, it has already been delivered. It's when the butterfly is flying around that it sees the cocoon and realizes, hold on a minute. How can I see the cocoon over there? Whoa, I'm flying. I'm free. That's how moving on happens. What people often do, cut off a manifestation, they do it to get validation, to get relief, and they don't look behind anymore. They think that's moving on. No, moving on begins in your thinking. To be delivered is to move on. That being said, be at peace.